Welcome back to the channel, my friends. Warhammer Man Studios. I'm Warhammer Man, and today we're taking a look at this week's Sunday preview. This video is sponsored by CMO Games. More on that later. Sunday preview: Warhammer 40,000 Essentials and Blood Bowl Extras. Warhammer 40,000 Leviathan is here, and while it's sold out online, don't forget to check your local Warhammer store for the 24th of June if you're still looking for a copy. The core rules and faction indexes for the new edition of Warhammer 40,000 are available to download for free right now. But it's always useful to have a lovely physical copy to reference mid-game, flip through at home, and clobber unruly rivals. These tools comprise the bulk of this week's pre-orders, alongside a range of Blood Bowl rules and teams. Warhammer 40,000 Core Rulebook. Every edition comes with a hefty tome to start things off, and this one is no different. The Warhammer 40,000 Core Book is a weighty 280-page hardback book that contains everything you need to start your journey into the grim darkness of the far future. It contains dozens upon dozens of pages of lore and artwork, detailing the history and underpins Warhammer 40,000 and the events unfolding across its dying stars, as well as faction-focused sections with background info and miniature galleries. You'll also get the core rules for the game, plus rules for playing combat patrol games, including 6 missions. If you own a copy of Warhammer 40,000 Leviathan, you already have a tome that contains everything in this book, but for everyone else, it represents a perfect starting point for the new edition. So that is an important note. This is already included in the Leviathan box if you are picking that one up. And next we have the limited edition Warhammer 40,000 rulebook. Step into the new edition in style with this limited edition of the Warhammer 40,000 core rulebook, which comes in a lavish presentation box featuring art of the Emperor on the Golden Throne and filled with an assortment of goodies. Alongside the core book itself, which is bound in a gorgeous hardback cover with art by John Blanche, you'll get a 64-page limited edition book with just the core rules, 6 metal objective markers, 2 double-sided rules reference sheets, and 5 double-sided Warhammer 40,000 art prints in an envelope. So pretty neat art right there, and for the collectors out there, these are always popular. This incredible package, which is suffused with grim art, is limited to just 1,600 numbered copies, so you want to act fast to secure yours. So it does with some cool little art prints down here, cool special edition cover, and then some objective markers. And it is limited to 1,600 copies. And next we have Crusade Tyranic War. The Crusade game mode has been revamped, and you'll even be able to update your existing campaigns for the new edition with the free rules coming next week. This 184-page Crusade Tyranic War book provides the full new Crusade rules, that expands the experience with rules and missions that evoke the nightmarish Tyranid invasion at the heart of the 4th Tyranic War. Bespoke battle traits, Crusade relics, Crusade blessings, and agendas featured alongside traits for monster hunters and striding behemoths, usable by any faction, not just the hungry hive mind and its imperial prey, as well as 15 Tyranic War Crusade missions that tell the story of the Galactic West under attack by numerous hive fleets. There's also plenty of background information detailing the invasion of the consequences of the Bastier subsector. Note that the printed contents of this book are the same as the Crusade section of Warhammer 40,000 Leviathan core book. If you already bought Leviathan, you already have these rules and lore. So again, very nice of Games Workshop to specifically state that in the article. Once again, if you already have Leviathan, you already have the rulebook, and you already have full access to the Crusade rules as well. No need for either of these. And then we see the Tyranic War Crusade Special Edition. Indulge your love of Crusade with Collector's Edition, which features a soft touch cover and gold foil blocking, a black ribbon page marker, and all the same in-depth Crusade content as a regular version. Perfect for a real Crusade collector to commemorate the 4th Tyranic War. Doesn't say specifically how many copies this is limited to, but I imagine it's probably a fairly low number as Crusade is not nearly as popular. But very cool piece of art on the cover here, and for the collectors out there, maybe they'll be after this. And then we have the chapter-approved Leviathan Mission Deck. Enter the world of matchplay with the Leviathan Mission Deck, which contains the 66 cards you'll need to generate and play chapter-approved missions, plus rules for using them and a sheet of 6 cardboard objective tokens. 5 deployment cards work with 9 primary mission cards and 12 mission rules cards to create over 400 different missions for you to play. Mix things up mid-game with the 16 attacker and 16 defender secondary mission cards, as well as 4 attacker and 4 defender gambit cards. It's a quick and simple way to battle over unique and balanced missions. And it doesn't specifically say it on this, but these are also included in the Leviathan set. So if you have the Leviathan set, you already have these cards coming your way. Now a quick message from today's sponsor. CMO Games has been selling Games Workshop products online for over 20 years. They carry the full line of Games Workshop products, including Warhammer 40,000, Age of Sigmar, Necromunda, Blood Bowl, paint tools, and more. Almost all Games Workshop products are priced at 15% off MSRP. CMO Games takes pre-orders for most Games Workshop products released at their earliest date possible. 12:01 a.m. on Saturday, they go live. Most of these pre-order products are also priced at 15% off MSRP. CMO Games offer free shipping in the US 48 with an order of $50 or more. Their customer service is top-notch and they ship most orders within 24 hours. Visit CMOGames.com using the affiliate link in the description and let them know that you heard about CMO Games from Warhammer Man. Now back to the video. And then we have the Warhammer 40,000 index cards. Next week, you'll also be able to pre-order a set of physical index cards for every faction in the Warhammer 40,000. These provide all the data sheets for that faction, plus their army rules and themed detachments. These are already available for free online in a regularly updated PDF format, but these physical cards give you a handy resource to use on the table to save time sweeping through your phone or tablet. So we're not sure the prices on these. I'll let you guys know as soon as we have them. But we do see the index cards. Some of these are going to be very few cards in number and some very many in number. So I'm not sure if they're going to be all priced the same, but I do expect them somewhere around like 25 to 35 bucks a set. Keep in mind though, these will have a very limited life cycle for some of them, and we don't really know which ones. So we would presume that armies like Space Marines are going to get the first physical codex and then codex rules, as where some of the armies that were closer towards the end of the previous edition likely won't get new updated rules right away. But that's pure speculation, and it really is just kind of a crapshoot. So for me, I think I've decided not to buy any of these until the actual codexes come out, because when the codexes come out, the cards are going to be different. There's going to be changes to them, etc. And I don't really feel like rebuying the codex cards if I've already bought these cards. So given that everything is starting off for free, I'm going to hold back on these, and then I'm just going to buy the actual official sets that come out when they do, rather than buy something that I know has a expiration date on it, and I'm unaware of when that expiration date is. If Games Workshop gave us a roadmap for the various armies, I think I'd be more likely to buy them, because I would aim towards some of the ones that aren't going to come out in the next like 6 months, year, or even 3 years. As we literally saw codexes rolling out in 9th edition right up until about a month or two before the edition was over. So you're going to have to make your own decision on these ones. They're definitely nice to have, but I've seen many people print them off for somewhere around like $7 to $15 a set from like a professional place. So that is always an option as well. And then finally from Black Library, we have The Martyr's Tomb. The Dawn of Fire series continues with The Martyr's Tomb by Mark Collins, the 6th installment. Shortly after the Kingdom of Iron is secured, the arch-enemy strikes the shrine worlds of the Golden Chain, and only Vallejo remains standing. The Order of our Martyred Lady and the Black Templars are all that lies between legions of plague-ridden cultists and the complete and utter defeat. This special edition version is signed by the author, uniquely numbered, and contains a foreword and an additional short story. The Wolf's Hour is presented with a leather effect cover, round spine, foil text, gold ribbon bookmark, and gold gilt page edges. It is limited to just 2,000 copies. So yeah, that is it for what's coming this week. So we had last week off, and this week they're just releasing a bunch of the same contents that come in the Leviathan set individually. So if somebody wasn't interested in Leviathan but still wanted some of these resources, or if they were unable to secure a copy, they still have access to the full rules and everything in physical form. So super exciting. Definitely looking forward to the Leviathan launch. Looking forward to getting my hands on the box set and messing with some of these minis. And then, of course, playing some games as well. Let me know what you guys are most excited about. Are you looking forward to thumbing through the actual book, looking over the artwork, or playing some games? You really just want to build up your Leviathan force. Always like to hear what you're most excited about and what you're going to be picking up. As always, special thanks to CMO Games for sponsoring the video. Check them out to save 15% on your Games Workshop purchases. That's it for today. Warhammer Man Studios, I'm Warhammer Man, and I can't believe we're less than a week away. And I'm out of here.